Good morning, guys. To say that the past about week and a half has been rough would be an understatement. But I think there's a lot that myself and I can learn from the past week and a half, and more so, hopefully, give you guys a little experience lesson here. Obviously, I've talked about, the pandemic and how, low that got a lot of people. Maybe it's because of the job. Maybe it's because of loss of family or friends. Maybe it's because of, the isolation, whatever it may be. But a lot of people got down. I would say the majority of people had probably some really low times during that. But the past week and a half for me has been extremely taxing on my, I guess the best way to say mental health. I'm in the midst at work of moving stuff back to the office, which I'll be going back to next week. And then on top of that, just an over exaggeration. It's not an exaggeration. I don't even know the word to use. I feel like my back is being held down by freaking project work, right? So obviously I'm a IT project manager, but the amount of projects that are going on simultaneously that I'm handling right now is absolutely insane. And I've never been in a position where this many initiatives are happening at the exact same time. And it's a lot, especially since, one of my biggest outlets to relieve stress is video games. And because of the recent issues with World of Warcraft and Blizzard Activision and the sexual assault against women lawsuit that's going on, it's really made me not want to play that game, which has been the main game that I've been playing for quite some time now. Not to mention, the most recent update's really bad. And I know some folks aren't here to listen about video games, but my point is, when things get tough, we all have something to turn to in order to help relieve that stress. And when that particular stress reliever is not there, it starts to do a number on you. And I can say that, the goals for July are going well. I don't think I'm going to hit several of them, but we're going to be close, which is fine. I think I would have hit all of them had this last week and a half not basically made me feel like I'm walking through, cement, like drying cement, or walking through quicksand. I think my drive would have been more. But what I can say is, we all have these times. We all have the times where life just all of a sudden sneaks up on us and jumps on our back, pulls us down, beats us up, whatever it is. It sucks, and it takes a lot out of you for a while. But eventually, you conquer it if you choose to fight. And I'm excited for the future for myself because, even though this was a rough end to the month, we got a couple days left, but even though it was a rough end of the month, I still managed to get a lot accomplished. And as I'm moving closer and closer to the fall, these projects are coming to an end. So it's like the light at the end of the tunnel, right? I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm sure it's going to keep me a little slowed down in the next couple weeks, but I kind of sat and, I won't say meditated. I've never really meditated in my life, even though I hear it's good. I just kind of sat this morning with some coffee, and I just sat there. Everything was quiet. The cats were eating or asleep. And I just kind of sat there and just kind of thought and just kind of cleared my head. Just took some time to myself, cleared my head, and said, you know what? So the main stress relief that I have is not something that I'm going to take part in right now. So what? So I feel like I'm bogged down a lot at work. So what? There's a lot of time in my day that I can use to relieve that stress. Maybe it's reading. Maybe it's finding a new game. Reaching out and talking to some of my close friends. There's a lot of things that I can do that I'm going to now be working on the next couple of days. And one of those is I have a couple small projects around the house, and when I get a accomplishment or a task done, it gives me energy. And right now I'm running on like zero energy. Like, and I don't mean like caffeinated energy. I'm not talking about that. I'm like mental energy, right? I'm running on like zero. And I feel that if I can knock out a few small tasks that have been lingering a little bit, that it might jumpstart that energy. And I know for a lot of folks out there, I've got a couple close friends of mine who their energy doesn't come necessarily from completing things. It's just what energy they have for that day. And I know I'm a different breed, but for me, when I get something done, it gives me energy to keep moving forward. When things are piling up, that's when I lose the energy. So that's what I'm going to do the next couple of days. Today is Friday. So this weekend, I'm going to work on doing a couple tasks. Nothing, too strenuous, but a couple tasks around the house, cleaning some stuff up, dropping some stuff off at the local Goodwill that I've been trying to donate, taking some of the old electronic parts that I have and getting them to an appropriate recycler. Just small things that have been lingering that just add to that list that just keeps piling on. And the goal is, hopefully that'll give me some energy. That'll clear out my head a little bit so I don't have all this stuff I'm thinking about. So I guess the lesson for today is try to find something. Even though you're bogged down and feel like you're walking through quicksand, try to find something that just gives you that little burst. It's like the domino effect. Once something falls apart, a lot of stuff may fall apart. Once one thing goes good, other things will go good. So try to find that springboard in order to get yourself out of whatever troubles mentally, emotionally, physically you're in. Guys, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.